guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Niche Game Trivia, where we like to think what would happen if Mara and Ariak got drunk at a bar. Before we get started, I want to thank you guys all for the positive vibes, like the huge surge in subscribers. It's really been great for the morale. And without further ado, this is going to be another episode covering trivia. I know that a lot of you guys have been waiting for this sequel for almost a year now. So let's get right into it. I'm going to cover some old Tensei, so like SMT 1, 2, If, and possibly more Digital Devil's Story, because I didn't really cover everything that I wanted to. Okay, so let's talk about Cerberus. First appearing in the Telenet version of Digital Devil's Story as Kerberos, Cerberus usually appears as a one-headed dog, which is contradictory to its classical depiction and description. And that's due to its appearance in the novel. In the novel, it's described as such. Its body was larger than a lion, and its huge mouth, which looked like it took up half of its body, had 2 rows of long, sharp fangs. Its eyes shone like a flame as it glared at Yubiko. The metallic feelers near its ears moved as if to detect even the slightest change in the area. Its burly shoulders and thick body were striped like a tiger, and its heavy-looking tail was plated with snake-like scales. So, in the Digital Devil Story novel, Cerberus is summoned by Nakajima as a protector in case things go amiss, which inevitably they do. But he's not the only antagonist that gets a Cerberus pal. In Tokyo Revelations, the OVA, Kojiro Soma also gets a Cerberus companion, and in Shin Megami Tensei Devil Children Black Book, Setsuna Kai summons a Cerberus named Cool when his brother is kidnapped by Jack Frost. So in mythology, Cerberus is the guardian of the underworld, and he protects like that entrance. An interesting thing in Kyaku is that when Cerberus is in the party, you can talk to a man in Valhalla who will ask you if you want to go to hell, which is not the most appealing invitation, but if you agree, you'll find out that it's just really a very annoying teleport maze. And let's talk about Pascal from SMT 1. So, Pascal is your dog, you know, here comes Pascal, wow wow. But in later versions of SMT 1, you find out that Pascal is actually a gift to you from a Mr. Nakajima, and this is an obvious nod to protagonists of the novel. After a few key scenes, you'll lose Cerberus, but fear not, because later on you'll encounter Cerberus again. This time he'll be berserk, and if you have the golden apple, you can actually get Cerberus back into your party and finish the game with your dog. Now this Cerberus, who I'm going to call Cerberus, also appears in another game, SMT 2. So in SMT 2, the Madame gives you a special Cerberus, and in the iOS and GBA versions of SMT 2, it's actually revealed that the Cerberus is Pascalverse, and it actually remembers the events of SMT 1. Pascal's journey ends in SMT If. Now, if you get lucky, you'll encounter one of the characters from SMT 1 and 2 as fiends. If you encounter Pascal, you can fight him, but only if you have a high enough agility stat. After you completed that, you can get him as a guardian, which is the prototype for the persona. So, did you know that SMT 1 was actually supposed to be a worldwide conflict, not just something that took place in Tokyo and ended in Tokyo? In the Shin Megami Tensei Character Profile Steven report, Koji Okada and Kazuma Kaneko say this: in the beginning, the conflict was going to envelop the whole world. We figured Tokyo would have been the starting point, and it would have spread out not only all over Japan, but all over the world. We also talked about how Israel should be the ending point. Now, another interesting thing about SMT 1 is that localizing it was very easy for Atlas USA, according to them. Nick Margos from Atlas USA says this in an interview with Silicon Era: the most interesting thing about localizing SMT 1 for me was that we've been unintentionally laying the groundwork for it since my first project with the company. Specific terms and lines from several more recent games that were meant to be callbacks to the original ended up influencing our localization of the original. to accurately preserve those callbacks. We call it the Great Cataclysm because that's what we refer to it as in Rite of Kuzunoha. And a few of the lines sprinkled throughout the Void Quest dungeon in Persona 4 were quotes from the start of the game, so that got used verbatim too. Those who've gone through SMT 4 will find that a lot of the terms from that game were reused for our SMT 1 script as well. Well, that's it for this episode of Niche Game Trivia. Hope you guys liked it. I still have some more old Tensei trivia to post. I got at least like a couple more videos worth. Gonna have to, I guess, milk it unless you guys want another 30-minute to an hour-long video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Share it too. You can follow me at Digino Tensei on Tumblr, Digino Tensei on Facebook, and Did Ya Know Tensei on Twitter. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.